The frost clung to the windows of the Harper family's sprawling suburban home, catching the glow of multicolored Christmas lights strung along the eaves. It was December 25th, 2024, and the house hummed with the familiar rhythm of holiday tradition. The scent of Evelyn Harper's slightly overbaked gingerbread cookies wafted from the kitchen, mingling with the piney aroma of the Christmas tree dominating the living room. Robert Harper, ever the stickler for ambiance, insisted on cranking the gas fireplace to a roaring blaze, despite the thermostat reading a cozy 74 degrees. And as always, Sophie Harper, my younger sister by 3 years, swept into the room precisely 10 minutes late, her arrival choreographed to ensure all eyes turned her way. The tree glittered with ornaments I'd known since childhood, glass baubles with faded glitter, a lopsided star Sophie made in 3rd grade, and a chipped porcelain angel that no one ever suggested replacing. Tradition in this house was a sacred contract, one that demanded we ignore the imperfections. I sat on the edge of the plaid sofa, nursing a mug of lukewarm coffee, watching the scene unfold like a play I'd memorized but never auditioned for. Evelyn, my mother, stood at the center of the room, her emerald green shawl draped over her shoulders like a stage curtain. Her smile was radiant, her cheeks flushed with the kind of warmth that only came when she was about to make a grand gesture. In her hands was a small box, wrapped in silver paper, and tied with a crimson ribbon that shimmered under the chandelier's light. "Sophie, darling," Evelyn said, her voice bright as she extended the box toward my sister. "This one's for you." Sophie, with her perfectly curled blonde hair and a cream-colored sweater that screamed boutique chic, let out a theatrical gasp before her fingers even grazed the ribbon. She'd always had a knack for turning moments into performances, each reaction polished to perfection. She untied the bow with exaggerated care, drawing out the anticipation as if the room were her audience. Inside the box, nestled on a bed of black velvet, was a brass house key, its surface catching the firelight. Sophie's eyes widened, her hand flying to her chest. "Oh my God, Mom, what is this?" she squealed, her voice pitching high enough to rival the carols playing softly in the background. Evelyn's smile widened, her eyes misting over. "It's your future, sweetheart," she said. "We bought you a condo, downtown with a view of the river. It's yours." Sophie launched herself into Evelyn's arms, then Robert's, her laughter filling the room like confetti. I forced a smile, the kind that felt like it belonged to someone else, and clapped politely. Robert's chest puffed out, his grin one of paternal pride as if he'd single-handedly built the condo with his own hands. Then Evelyn turned to me, her expression softening into something I couldn't quite read. Pity, perhaps, or an attempt at reassurance. "Emma," she said, her voice low, almost conspiratorial, "you'll understand one day, but I already did." My gift came next, handed to me by Robert with the same detached efficiency he used when passing the salt at dinner. It was a plain manila envelope, no wrapping, no ribbon, just my name, Emma Harper, scrawled in Evelyn's elegant cursive across the front. The weight of it was negligible, but it landed in my lap like a stone. I didn't open it right away. Instead, I watched Sophie twirl her key between her fingers, holding it up to the light as if it were a jewel. Evelyn was already describing the condo's amenities: hardwood floors, a balcony, a kitchen island perfect for hosting. Robert nodded along. For complete story, follow the given link below. Please like and subscribe Meesha's Quest Tales for new stories.